well, we made it. We're here in Kentucky. We're gonna load some stuff out of the truck, and we just have some oddball jobs. Things, we want to put up some tiki lights around the fire pit, things that kind of look good in the Airbnb listing and make it enjoyable to stay here. We're gonna get this stuff unloaded, and then we'll get into a project. All right, well, it's the next morning. It is a beautiful day out. What do you think the temperature is? 55 degrees. That's pretty nice for southeastern Kentucky here, and I guess it's the first week of September, so fall's coming. We've got some tiki lights up here on the porch, and we're gonna tap onto them and string them across the fire pit over here. I think it'll add just a little bit of outdoor ambiance, if you will. We're gonna be splitting some firewood and having that available for people here in the fall. So we'll make the fire pit good to go for the season. Tully's putting the last zip tie on there. I thought I'd show you guys what we were using here. These are little aluminum cable crimps. They're kind of like two little tubes. So what you do is you push through one side, then you go through like we went through the eye hook, and then you go back to it. And you can do whatever size you want. And you take this big crimper here, crimp that, good for a million years. And they're cheap. I just bought a multi-pack. I got all this stuff on Amazon, so I'll put links in the description. These poles here came from there. The lights. This is 16th inch stainless steel cable that's vinyl coated in black. So, I mean, the stainless won't rust, but I just like that everything's black. The poles are like an oil rub bronze. They're pretty legit, huh, these poles? Yeah. Tully likes them. You beat them in with a sledge. They got good stakes. They come in two pieces. They're pretty compact. I approve this message.
You know what? I need that dike.
Going up to the other cabin. It's yep. This is from a coyote and not an Airbnb guest. Hoping that's dog, but the way Airbnb's going, that might be human. Don't lick that shovel. Well, the tiki lights are all done, and Tully and I decided that we would clean out the shed. And by we, I mean mostly him. So we drug all this stuff out. We've got the shipping container down there. We've got the shed here. We've got a shed at the new property. So before we get working on the next cabin here on site, we need to make some room. So we're going through everything here. Some of it will go to the new property, things that we don't think we'll need anytime soon. Quite a bit of it is going in the dumpster. Some is going home. And the rest will get organized in the shed here and be ready for us to go. Once we get a cabin started and the shell is up, a lot of the tools wind up living in the cabin, you know, at least the big bulky stuff, sawhorses, tables, things like that. And the shed stays a little cleaner, but it's getting out of control now, so appreciative for the help. This is Tully's sweet spot, is cleaning up. It'll be good when it's done. All right, well, we've been a little up in the air here, and I haven't filmed much of it. You know, Tully and I came here this trip mostly to get these tiki lights up, do a little work in the loft, but down by the shed where we were cleaning out, there was a massive pile of wood left from building. And it's all sawmill lumber, it's poplar, it's been sitting outside in a pile. Some of it's starting to rot. We're getting into the fall season, which is big, busy. You know, leaves are changing, campers, the weather's cool. So I thought I'd just cut all this stuff up. I used a bucking station on the tractor. I did a whole video on that. I didn't film any of it. I should have, but we are just really trying to get some work done and get out of here. So after I got all that cut up, I wound up hitting a nail in one of them. So we went to the local hardware store and grabbed the chainsaw blade. Well, all they sell there is Echo. I got a Stihl chainsaw. Not a big deal. I thought it would fit. It didn't. So we ran to the other property, and there were 3 or 4 trees across the driveway. We took the Kubota up there. Actually drove it there about 7 miles. We mowed. Long story short, we had 3 trips to the store, 4 different chainsaw blades. We finally got one to work, and we got all that cleaned up. So we're back here now. We're doing a little video work. We're going to eat a little lunch, and then Tully and I are going 4-wheeling. So we'll get a little footage of that on the way out. But thanks for coming with us. This isn't the lengthy video I thought it would be, because we didn't film as much stuff as we did. But we'll get back home, get the cabin finished up, and bring it up here. That was part of our time here, was to meet with Jamie, the excavator, and spot out the cabin site, because I changed my mind where it's going to go again. But now I'm babbling. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going 4-wheeling. We'll catch you on